Hey sports fans, it's time for NUTV Sports.
What makes this year Northeastern's year?
Hello, welcome to Sportseastern. I'm Courtney LaPointe. And I'm Pearl Strand. Today we're going to be recapping this weekend's events in the NHL, NFL, NBA, and the Huskies. Can't forget about them. We're also going to get some hot takes coming at you. So let's start with the NFL. So this weekend was filled with a lot of playoff excitement. The Patriots defeated the Jacksonville Jaguars in a Patriot-esque comeback. And the Philadelphia Eagles defeated and crushed the Minnesota Vikings and all of Minnesota's fans' hopes for a Super Bowl. Yeah, there were some pretty good games. We had some injuries. Gronkowski, not sure where he's going to be. He did get a concussion in the game. That Vikings game, would have liked a little more excitement, a little more back and forth, but it was some good games. Yeah. Next week we got the Pro Bowl coming up, which I don't know if anybody's excited for. But then after that we got another exciting Super Bowl coming at you. And Zach Ertz has been in the playoffs. He's been super successful so far, so I just can't wait to see what that Stanford grad has in for him for the Super Bowl. Yeah, he says he's going to take down pretty boy Tom Brady, so we'll see if that's going to happen. Now on to the NBA. The Rockets stunned the Warriors this weekend at home in Houston, and Chris Paul had a whopping 33 points. A little more locally, the Celtics have been in a slump lately, so we're hoping to see them pick out of that. Yep, and in the Eastern Conference, the Wizards are struggling to start beating some of those lower-ranked teams. They recently had a team meeting, which John Wall and Bradley Beal claimed didn't go as well as they had hoped. So there's definitely a team dynamic issue that needs to be sorted out. We'll see how it shapes up after the deadline. We'll see if Kelly Oubre ends up staying in Washington, if he ends up being a big piece of trade material. So we'll just have to see about that. And on to the NHL. The Golden Knights are doing amazing. They're the first expansion team to be on the top. The Bruins are also doing really well locally, but their star defenseman, Charlie McAvoy, is out for 2 weeks. And the NHL All-Star Game is coming up, so we're going to see some amazing talent in there. We have classic Alex Ovechkin in there playing with Sidney Crosby. We have Nikita Kucherov heading the Atlantic Division All-Star team. So it's going to be really interesting, especially because it's in Tampa Bay, to see what the as of right now, number 2 ranked team is how they're going to play in the All-Star Game, how their stars are going to show up, and it's going to be really fun just to see all the action. Yeah, now we're going to throw it over to Tom for some hot takes.
Hello and welcome to Tommy's Takes, brought to you by Chili's. Chili's Bar and Grill, like no place else. The first set of takes we have for you today are Super Bowl prop bets. The first such prop bet that I'm going to give you the inside tip on is the song that Justin Timberlake will open up his halftime show with. The favorite right now is Can't Stop the Feeling with the odds of plus 150. However, my sleeper pick is Love Never Felt So Good at plus 900. That's just a bargain. The next prop bet that we are going to be talking about is the number of times the word dilly will be said on the broadcast. The over-under right now is 12.5, and that is just too low. Smash the over on that bet. And then finally, I'm going to bring you some All-Star Game takes from the NBA, brought to you by Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. Are you sure we can put bacon on that? This year, the All-Star Game will be captained by Steph Curry and LeBron James, 2 up-and-coming superstars in the NBA, and they will actually be picking teams from a field of 8 potential starters. The starters from that field are currently Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Boogie Cousins, James Harden, Kevin Durant, Giannis the Greek Freak Antetokounmpo, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, and DeMar DeRozan. And folks, I am very angry at the fact that Kristaps Porzingis is not in this field. Also Devin Booker. The fact that he scores as much as he does and is not in here, it's nonsense. And I'm not going to have it. Pearl, Courtney, back to you.
Thanks for those sizzling takes, Tom. Now some updates from the Huskies. The women's basketball team split games this weekend, and the men's basketball team is currently number 1 in the CAA. So we should hope for some March Madness action with that, and some hockey updates. Yeah, the women's team just beat UConn, and as of the end of this weekend, the men's team is number 1 in Hockey East. We could see things shaking up this weekend when they play Providence. It's country night, so come out and support your Huskies. And we're 2 weeks away from Beanpot now, so catch us next week with a special edition of Sportseastern focused on the Beanpot. Thanks for watching. I'm Pearl Strand.
And I'm Courtney LaPointe.
This has been Sportseastern.